And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
I just want to take a second, before we even get started on this intro, to say thank you to our Patreon supporters. So thank you so much. Rach, you want to tell us who they are?
Sure. So we want to say thank you to Chris Deeds, Chris Zones, Christopher Hildebrand, Breakmeister, Orient_Tiger, Ario Teabaggin, Rebecca, Mo Walker, and the Minion Works. Thank you so much.
Seriously, thank you guys. You guys help us make a better show for everyone. It really is deeply meaningful for us. And I'm not going to whisper at you this time, I promise.
Thank you.
For anyone who's joining us for the first time, that's creepy.
Mhm.
But if you listen to last week, it makes all the sense in the world. Right?
Mhm.
So, before we started this, we were kind of chatting for a second, and I stopped in the middle of getting ready to tell a story. Because I thought it was so good, I don't want to just shoot that story out and then just leave it, you know?
Mhm.
So, we were talking about rearranging furniture, kind of setting up workspaces and stuff like that. And I had told you that in order to solve the problem, right, of I have too much furniture issue, I would need to actually see the room. And the reason I say that is because my parents and everyone in my family calls me Tetris Boy as like a diminutive, but I take it as a massive point of pride, right? Because I used to play Tetris every day. I'm very good at it. Me and my friend Rob the guy who plays his Hippo Dad, we used to have Tetris scores that were so high that the game would stop counting. So we'd have to wait till the end of the game and then count up how many T-spins, go online and figure out the numbers for everything.
Wow.
So they were crazy good scores. Anyway, but because of that, I'm like visually minded. If you show me something like it's a puzzle to me, I can make it work. So it used to be like, how are we going to get all these things in the suitcase? Or how do I get all this stuff in the closet? Or how does this work? How are we going to fit these fucking hamburger trays into the fridge? Blah, blah, blah. And they used to be like, Dees. And I'd come in there like, what's up? And they're like, we need to fit all these in there. I'm like, give me 5 minutes. And then they'd leave, and then they'd come back, and they'd be like, where is it? I'm like, they're in the fridge. It just clicks for me for whatever reason. So if you give me furniture, I can just need a minute, and I'll make it work. So in my head all week, I've been doing that with new stuff that I'm ordering off Amazon, right? To try to get the perfect lab set up. So I had the first lab set up, came in before, got that plugged in, but now I need to unplug all that stuff, plug in the new stuff, and then add the old stuff on top of the new stuff. So this is all this is wave 2. It's a flux, constantly fluctuating this lab until it's perfect. And I don't think perfect exists, so it might go on for a while.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, in order to fix your to fix your organizational issues, I have to see it. So you need to go in there. You need to stand on something real tall. You need to take a picture of the room. Give me measurements. I'll fix that problem. You'll have so much space in there. You could rent out the middle of the room.
I don't think that
You could
will
probably
happen.
do it.
I don't think so.
I'm so good. You don't even know. I'm gonna be T-spinning, fucking sectional couches. I'm the man. But yeah, so they've called me that for a long time. They also say this. Do you have any family sayings from when you were younger that your family just says and still says to this day, but doesn't make sense to anyone else?
My dad used to say, and I've started saying it. I say it more as kind of a joke.
Yeah.
But my dad, when year for my birthday, he bought me a washer and dryer set because I really needed it. Or if he would fix something around my house. Basically, whenever he would solve a problem, at the end of it, I'd be like, oh, thank you so much, Dad. He would go, guess that makes me the hero.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And
that's a really cool one.
Mm-hmm. And I'd so now, once in a while, I'll say that, if I solve a problem or I fix something, and some of these, they'll be like, guess that makes me the hero.
That's kind of cool. That's the coolest thing. Mine sucks in comparison to that.
Oh no, what is yours?
I don't want to say it now. I don't want to say it because it's so stupid.
Oh no.
In comparison to that, that's really mine's dumb.
No, what is it?
Yeah, no, I don't want to say it now. Oh, okay. So like when in my household when I was, I don't know, maybe 15, 14, 15, this girl that I was talking to at school, which is like dating at school, like a fancy boy.
Right.
She got me a Valentine's Day gift, and it was this Hershey's Kiss, but it was like a big one.
Okay.
It was like a pound of Hershey Kiss shaped chocolate.
Yeah.
And I brought it home, and I didn't know what to do with it, and it was like hot outside, so I was like, I'll just put it in the freezer. Done. And then I forgot it was in there for like 2 weeks. So then one day I'm hungry, I'm looking around, and I find this Hershey's Kiss, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. So I take it out. I'm like, I'm just going to break chunks of this Hershey's Kiss off for like the next, I don't know, couple days. I'm just going to eat hunks of chocolate. But it's a solid Hershey Kiss, not like hollow like a bunny. It's solid.
Okay.
And so it's frozen like a fucking brick. It's like rock.
Oh no.
And so I don't know how to eat this chocolate. And I'm like, well, maybe I can microwave it.
Oh
right?
no.
So I tried that. It did not work at all. Did not work at all. It was like moist on the outside, but still solid. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I can use like a steak knife and like saw at it into like wedges, right? But it was so hard that I couldn't cut through it. It was like fucking adamantium. It was so solid. And so my dad gets home from work. He walks into the living room, and my mom is sitting at the far end of the table. I'm sitting there with like newspaper and like a fucking saw and like plates and a fork to get good traction on it. And I'm like sawing away at this shit, and it's like sawdust made of chocolates coming off of it. And my dad's like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, it's frozen. And he's like, why don't you just... And my mom stops him and goes, let the boy cut his own chocolate. Right? And at that moment, my brother was coming in or something. We just all heard it at the same moment. And it was the funniest fucking thing we'd ever heard. All of us fall out laughing. So then for like the next month, it's like in heavy rotation. Anytime somebody's doing something in a different way than you would do it, you'd try to correct them, and they'd say, let me cut my own chocolate. And that just became a thing. And now it's so common in the parlance of our family that like when we're out and about in the regular world with none of our family around, we will say it to other people offhandedly, and they all look at us like we're crazy. They're like, what? And I'm like, just never mind. It's too hard to explain. But yeah, so that's not as cool as guess I'm the hero now. Let the boy cut his own chocolate. Well, we still say it all the time. It's true.
That's cool though that you
Not
guys
really.
have that.
Not really. Not really. Also, 40 years. They like to say that to me all the time because I was digging worms.
Oh, I remember that.
I think that shit's super funny. They still do. Anyway. Oh, let's talk about this.
Okay.
We just started a new series. It's
Yeah.
a gameplay series where all of us get on the Nintendo Switch and play a video game together. We record it on a game capture card, and then we upload segmented chunks of episodes for you guys. So it's sort of like the Freelance squad, right? Leaves out of Barovia and goes to like different universes to play in that sandbox for a little while.
Right.
And I think the first series went pretty well, with the exception of me constantly throwing grenades at people and blowing things up. The boss fight was a little rough.
The boss fight was rough.
And you know, I figured out why.
Why?
It's because we didn't do any of the side quests. We did none of them. We started the game, and I was paying attention. Nate sent me a few episodes, so I watched through all of them that he sent me. And we essentially just run straight to the boss.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I guess
ignore
we do.
everything else. We literally grab some stuff around in the hub town and run straight for the boss. I don't think I'm spoiling anything, by the way. Trust me.
No.
It's ridiculous. But we had a hard time with that boss fight. So
Yeah.
So enjoy that when it comes up.
It was fun though. I had a good time.
Yeah. Also, somebody tried to correct me the other day. They were like, Dees, in the game, you're playing Axton, but in the credits, it says you're Zero. And I just wanted to announce to everybody that yes, that might be what it looks like to the untrained eye, but keep in mind, I am a professional and a master of disguise. So, keep in mind, I think you'll notice that in the early episodes, I begged for a sniper rifle, which I don't know if you know much about Zero, but that's one of his weapons. So, pay attention. It's coming. You can probably clip that whole part out.
Probably, yeah. Do we want to get to the episode?
Okay.
Well, why don't we go to this week's episode, which is episode 112, Her Greatest Weakness.
Her greatest weakness. Is it a frozen pound of Hershey Kiss chocolate?
It is not. Yeah, but I'm here listening to you guys talk about this, so.
It's okay,
and
don't
I'd
worry
have
about
to kill one of the players on our team.
Hey, we all know how into character you get, and that you won't break character no matter what, even if it's your own death.
God, that's true. My one weakness.
Your one weakness?
Do you see that subtle ego? You see that subtle ego shine through?
Right?
My one and only mild weakness.
My only weakness is that I'm too good at role playing.
My kryptonite. Can I get that as a ringtone?
My only weakness is that I'm too good at role playing.
Dude, we can sell that shit. We make more money on freaking Freelance than anything. So, the two of you alone in Ravenloft. You're in the chapel.
When the moon hits the wolf and he goes fucking crazy, that's Barovia.
When he shoots at the door, rolls a one, shoots himself, it's Barovia. But no, we left off with the two of you in the chapel with the silver sword.
This sounds more and more
drought
romantic. Leave off with the two of you in the chapel on that very special night.
Vows were said, they just weren't marital.
And then 12 comes back, and she's like, I knew it, and then stabs me.
12 is just left. You guys
She has 1 hit point.
She has 1 hit point.
Yep.
You guys are actually able finally to, without the glass breaking, the multiple Kavirs in the room, and the angry, free vampire dad that's vowed to kill the other vampire dad. You can actually take in the chapel for what the chapel is.
Didn't we see something in the center?
Yes. Dim colored light filters through the tall, broken, shattered windows of stained glass. They're no longer boarded up because 2 people came crashing through.
Yep.
Illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft, a few bats flutter out near the top of the 90-foot dome ceiling. The balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor, which is possibly where you think good old dad might have spider climbed up to. But the benches are coated with centuries of dust, lie about the floor in jumbled disarray. Beyond the debris, lit by the piercing shaft of lights from the broken windows, the altar stands on a stone platform, the sides of the altar carved with bas reliefs of angelic figures intertwined with grapevines, and the light above falls directly on a silver statue. A cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies at the floor near its feet.
Don't think you're going to get past saying piercing shaft and not going to catch a joke about it. Piercing shaft?
At least it wasn't a minor piercing shaft.
What is this, Tommy Lee Jones? Or not Tommy Lee Jones, Tommy Jones. Tommy Lee Jones with a piercing shaft? That'd be fucking weird.
Oh, Lord. Yeah,
I didn't know he was a Men in Black because he was goth.
David, I will. I'm gonna take Mirror Dad's sword that he left behind.
All right.
And hold on to that. Apparently, Adrie.
No, it's 2 silver katanas on her back.
Adrie has her mirror mom's long sword, her mirror dad's silver sword, and her original dad's silver sword.
Wow,
Just-
you're a weapons collector.
yes. Someday Adrie will have her own sword that will hopefully be a rune blade. David, I want a rune blade.
Never gonna happen.
David, I want a rune blade.
You don't get what you want in this.
It's going to take more than a redhead and bat in the eyes and a text.
What a rune blade, David. Okay. All right. So I'm taking that. You said there's a
Look behind you, it's a rune blade. Psych.
my other weakness, a rune blade. Can
Name
I-
of
I
the
have a
episode,
feeling that these
her other
weaknesses are gonna
weakness.
add up.
Right?
My
All
one true
episode.
weakness: more than one shot of any alcohol.
My one weakness, my two dads.
Aww.
That's also true.
My one weakness: my two dads, and my inability to count.
I'm gonna go look at the. You said there's a carved thing on the altar, or the altar is carved.
The sides of the altar are carved with angelic figures intertwined in grapevines, and then there is a cloaked figure draped over the altar, black mace lying at his feet, and there is a silver. Where is this?
Rune blade.
There's a statuette on the altar.
Okay.
I like Black Mace. Some people just call him Mace. He was a rapper. He rapped with P. Diddy back in the day.
I'm gonna go look at the silver statue.
All right. As you approach the silver statue, you see is a 12-inch tall statue made of the purest silver. It depicts a cleric in supplication. It's kneeling down with his hands up, looking up.
Okay.
Lame.
Can I do a religion check to see if I know who they're a cleric of?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a cleric of Lamor,
Oh,
the
no.
god of lame.
I got. Wait. Oh no, that. I thought I didn't add my bonus, but I did because my bonus is a 0. 9.
No. But if you like to do a lifeline call, you can call Strahd and see if he answers.
No,
You can call
he's out of my
Kazir.
head.
He can invite you back in. You can invite him back in your head.
No.
D-Walk.
Yes.
I want to use an intelligence check. I want to take a 10 on it.
All right.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna roll on it. Try to take an a 10.
Are you gonna redo your portent rolls or?
I will once I rest.
Okay.
So we just want straight intelligence, or can I use investigation on this?
You can use investigation.
Then it's 19. I'm gonna aid it with my books on religion and
Yeah.
all that
So you're just gonna open a
Um,
book and show me who it is.
Yeah.
You go through different books of history in Ravenloft, and you do pick up. There was text of a statue that was given to Strahd by an archpriest. It was an old family friend to help consecrate the castle and the chapel back in the day. Before the evil, before the dark powers took.
Okay. Does it serve a purpose, or is it just ornate?
No, it was called the Icon of Ravenloft.
Ooh, that sounds valuable.
Ooh.
Yes.
How big is it? You said 12 inches?
12 inches tall, made of the purest silver.
I'm gonna put it in my sleeve.
You're not evil at all, are you?
No.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you have no issue picking it up.
Oh man, that is such a good question to ask me, David. I'm gonna shove this up Strahd's butthole.
Wait, is that what happened to the? Because there's a guy like draped over the altar, right?
Got shoved up his butthole, yeah. Then he died.
Actually, it has to be in contact with the altar to do the damage. But
Oh.
yeah, it's since you're not evil, you don't have to worry about a DC 17 con check that deals 16 D10 radiant damage to a evil being for touching it.
Wait.
And
So
that
I
is
have
what
to-
happened. That is what happened to the dude on the altar.
So wait a minute. How big is the altar?
You're not putting that in your sleeve.
I'm just asking how big the altar is. Pretty big.
Yes. Let me see if the map actually detects the size of it. almost 20 feet long.
Okay. What if I chipped a piece of the altar off and kept it with me so I could use it like a
No.
bomb?
Nice try, though.
This
but
is
no.
just to stop evil people from stealing the icon, correct?
It says yes, because as long as the statue's in the statue is safe for all creatures to handle once it's no longer in contact with the altar.
No, I'll just leave it on the altar then.
Is
Fuck
it magic?
You haven't checked that yet.
I don't have detect magic.
Oh, well, yep. Then it's not magic right now.
Well, they should keep it.
Does the book say anything about its purpose other than that it was a gift?
Yes.
Well, can you assume that I had read that?
Okay. It does have powers when it's attuned to a person.
Hey, this is going back in the sleeve. And I'm attuning it. We'll use one of our hours of hanging out so I can get my rolls back and all of my spells and everything.
So you guys gonna hang out in the chapel for an hour?
Well, I
Yeah.
want to. I'm not
Well-
gonna get anything from like.
You can.
I'm not gonna get like spells back or anything though. So.
Why?
From an hour?
No,
She's
I
on a
said
wi-
we're going to be in here for a minute. I'll use one of those hours to attune myself.
Right.
Look,
But I want to
okay,
do stuff
so-
while you're doing that.
Right. So I thought you said that we're not going to be able to do anything for an hour. I wasn't saying we're just going to be here for an hour. We're going to be here for like an entire rest.
Oh, a full rest.
Right.
Oh.
And
8
in which
hours
case,
in the
you only
chapel?
need 4 hours. So then you have
Yes.
4 hours of Adrie time to like, I don't know, decorate stuff.
Okay.
8 hours in
Like-
the chapel by yourselves?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Can I check out the body?
Yes.
It is Kavir, and he is thin, and he is sexy.
The body on the altar.
The body in
This
the
is
altar
Kavir laying on the altar.
Where-
He is svelte, and he is magnanimous.
wears a handsome fur-lined black cloak embroidered with a golden thread and a suited chainmail.
He's chainmail?
Yes, he does.
Is it magic chainmail?
No.
I want new armor.
Hey, fuck you!
Last game you were like talking about how my current armor is all busted and I should just get a new set.
You should.
Well,
That was supposed to be decorative. You weren't supposed to wear it.
David, I don't have any way to tell if the armor is magic, so don't tell me.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick it like on the body of the guy. I'm like, it's not.
Does he have anything else on him?
Just the mace at his feet. That's listed.
I'm gonna look at the mace.
All right.
It says, "Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna hold me down."
The
Sorry.
mace is
A rapper who was not very good. I promise I'll stop interrupting, David.
no, you're fine. You're fine. It kind of has a fearful look to it. Like it's kind of terrifying.
The mace is terrifying.
It's just like another guy go, ah! It has a mouth.
The way the blades come up and the way it's worked in the metal,
Uh-huh.
it isn't a nice mace. It
Is-
definitely has a wicked look to it.
Huh. Have I heard about maces like this?
You can do an intelligence check to see if
Mm.
you have.
Kavir,
It's
have you
from-
heard about maces like this?
I'm gonna be like holding the statue, like attuning right now. Need a moment. That's how I
Yes.
attune.
I'm a 7.
Home attune.
You rolled a
Yeah.
7.
I rolled a 7, so I got a 7.
God, you're stupid.
Oh, that's one of my kids' books starts.
The book
got-
starts. God, you're stupid.
Oh yeah. Here, let me. Because I got the kids these Endless Quest D&D books, and it's
Right.
the Mad
Those are
Mage,
awesome.
and you're playing a rogue against the Mad to go steal Hallister's book, and the legit first page starts. You're an idiot.
Nice.
Well, you're a great thief. What kind of swashbuckling rogue might someone may sing epic ballads about, but you're an idiot.
Not this rogue.
Well, it talks about how the rogue, how you agreed to go try to steal Hallister's spell book in Honor Mountain by yourself.
Why do people act like greed's bad?
I never said it wasn't.
anything can be good or bad based on
Oh, yeah.
its, if greed makes you want to cure a disease so you can sell the fucking medicine, that's good.
Yeah. So he's attuning. He's feeling all nice and light and happy as his attunement goes. And this wicked looking mace is on the floor.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You're all of a sudden evil. Your hair turns white.
You can feel there's magic swirling in it, but it's...
Oh my god, it's the cursed mace of the Witch King.
It might as well be the way it looks.
No.
But, no, you feel there's magic swirling in it, but you wouldn't know more unless you attuned to it or identified it.
I would like it to be identified before I attune to it.
Well,
Actually,
neither
I
of
don't
us
know if I
have
can
that.
attune, because you can only attune 3 things to yourself, right?
Yeah,
Unless
pretty
it
much.
specifically says it doesn't take an attunement slot.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have my mom's longsword. I have the holy symbol of Ravenkind. And I have a magic cloak. I have a cloak of protection. So I can't attune anything else to myself.
Lame. Want me to attune it?
Can
Oh
you-
wait, I have my new relic. I have a stone that gives +1s to everything.
That I gave you.
That is awesome. That's my kidney stone. And
You
and
have the
then-
sun sword.
that's it. So I could always throw away that shitty stone that idiot gave me.
Hey!
I have no sentimental attachment to it. I used to use it to hold papers down on my desk.
I mean, she sure as hell threw away your freaking armor.
I know.
I'm wearing it right now.
It's got holes in it. It's all rusty.
Because I've been fighting.
It's been patchworked,
It's gross.
shot up,
It's all gross now.
a hole in
Disgusting.
the ass.
Fucking armor looks like a Chevy Nova. It's gross. It's all dinged up.
Okay, well, that's not my fault. That's Nick and Knack. They're the ones that repair it.
You gave them 14 hours to repair this thing that had me take months to get crafted. Unreal.
Well,
Unreal the way we value our things. Look at
I
all the stuff I
value
have.
this armor. I wear it every day.
I've had 2 coats since I've been here.
Uh-huh.
Both of them are in immaculate shape. I have dresses for people I've only character played once. Fantastic condition.
So you don't wear those every day.
I'm just saying. I take care of my things. Hashtag professional. Unlike the duck who fucking eats chunks of bread that are soaked in river water.
Well, as Kavir is sitting there attuning,
Uh-huh.
Adrie, on the floor beneath your feet, you see the letters "help" spell out in red.
In red? That's not good.
I'm gonna look around.
And then the word disappears.
I'm gonna look
Is that-
around. Are there
This is
more?
exactly what I was talking about. That high perception with no fucking idea what it means.
Are there
Go ahead
more
and give me a perception
letters
check.
that
Give me
are
a perce-
maybe gonna like lead me out of the room while Kabir's?
Give me a perception check.
Okay,
Let's find out.
I'm gonna. Don't worry, I'm gonna find these letters and I'm gonna follow them.
Today's episode is brought to you by the letters F and U.
I rolled really low. I got an 11.
Ooh, only on 11, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you do see it on behind you on the what's the wall is that? The west wall. See the wall that goes up 50 feet, you see there's 2 openings, walkways. On the northern opening that is opposite side of the chapel you guys crashed through,
hmm
you see the words "help" again on the floor leading that way.
This is a trap.
Duh.
Kabir. Like,
Attune.
I'm gonna. Where's my ghost? Where's my ghost?
Your ghost?
Eric kind of pokes his head back in. Is
Okay.
the fighting done?
Yeah. Look. When Kabir's done attuning, will you let him know that I followed some words out if I'm not back by then? And I'm just gonna like dump his bones on the floor. Like, I'll be back. And then I'm gonna
Wow, look at that. Out of 2 ways to handle a situation, she went with the dumb one.
Her greatest weakness is her ability to roleplay.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna look out the doorway. I'm just
Okay.
gonna look out the doorway.
You get hit with a ballista bolt that's 14 feet wide.
As you look through the doorway, you see an arched room connects the vast chamber to the east and a staircase that rises to the west. You're coming from the east.
Okay.
In the north and south walls of this arched room holds 8-foot tall sculptures of helmed knights with muscular builds. Black shadows fall across their faces. And you see the stairs up as the letters continue to kind of flash on the stairs. Will you help me?
Help
Words.
up. Help me. Help me now. Do.
What if this is just 12 being really lazy and she's just at the top of the stairs and just stabs me?
Like you said, she has 1 hit point.
That's true. Oh god. Is there anything I can cast that can help me? David, is Death Ward still up?
Have you died?
No. But at the beginning of last game,
Before the window.
at the beginning of last game, I had 90 minutes left on it. And that
Okay.
was before Jake fought the witches and before we found the secret door to the chapel and found the secret door that went up the stairs, and then we went into the chapel and did the fight. And then I assume we've been hanging out here for a little while.
So he's not fully attuned yet. I think it takes an hour or something to attune, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So you're probably down to 20 minutes or so.
Oh god. Okay.
Plenty of time to get killed. No worries.
Yeah.
Right.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Watch me get fucking
I was.
eviscerated.
Is there anything else I can cast?
You could cast Common Fucking Sense.
I want
It's
to
a
see what
0
it
level
is.
spell that everyone gets except for you, apparently.
I want to see what it is. If it's bad,
It's a
then
murder.
I'll just run back. I'll scream and I'll run back to you.
See, this is the difference. You think that the running is to get out of the situation, which it can be used for that way, but you're supposed to run in there and surprise them. That's how you use it. They expect you to get there in X amount of turns. You're going to get there way early.
I'm gonna
She's going up the stairs.
go up the stairs.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right.
That's not thematic music. That's the sound of her brain clunking along. Boom, boom.
I don't want to be bored and wait around while you're attuning.
If you didn't do anything, he would be like, "Okay, the hour's passed." You act like we have to sit here in real time.
Okay. The statues do not attack. They're harmless.
Great.
The staircase you climb
Turns into a snake.
seems
and eats you.
unstable,
Oh god.
but sturdy. As you climb up the stairs, they're made of old wood and it strains under your feet as you creak and groan.
They're definitely gonna break. My armor's gonna be so busted by the end of this.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh no.
Oh, dexterity.
Okay. Dexterity check.
Whack. I rolled a whack.
I got a 20.
Congratulations, you have Affleck.
Fantastic.
You make it. You
Okay.
feel one of the boards break on your feet, but you're able to jump up to the next level, and you look down and you don't see the bottom of where the board broke and how far it goes down
Oh
where the
god.
stairs were put in.
Oh no.
But as you continue up, you reach you see the actually balcony that overlooks the chapel that goes along the way. A sculpted stone railing encloses the long balcony which overlooks the chapel. 2 ornate thrones stand side by side in the center of the balcony, covered in dust and strong cobwebs. The thrones face away from you and have also faced away from the double doors that give access to the balcony.
And those are the doors I'm coming in from?
No, you're coming up from the stairs. The
Oh, okay.
doors are actually, once you get up the stairs, the thrones are about 10, 15, 20-ish feet off of you, and then the doors are immediately behind the thrones as the thrones face over the balcony.
Okay. So from the balcony, if I look down, can I see Kavir?
You can spit on him about 50 feet if
I'm
you got
not
a good
gonna-
aim.
I'm not gonna spit on him. Is he still there? Is he okay?
Am I okay?
Yeah.
You're the one who ran up by yourself. He's fine.
Okay. Is Eric there?
Yep, just kind of like looking at him, like kind of waving his ghost hand in front of him, his face like, just kind of like
A tuna casserole, a tuna sub.
a tuna matata.
Yeah, a tuna matata. Fantastic.
Do I see any more words?
You do on the thrones on the back of them. It says "Do not disturb" through the doors.
And it's in the same like red handwriting
Mhm.
magic thing that was saying help, will you help me?
Yes.
And now they're like, oh, don't disturb me.
No. It's saying don't disturb the thrones.
Oh. Can I, without touching them, can I look at like the front
Mm-hmm.
of them? Because that doesn't count as disturbing because I'm just looking.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not touching anything.
All right. Do you look to where you can peek around the throne?
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
But now you're already there.
You gotta do it.
Maybe on my way back.
She's literally the opposite of me. Like,
I know.
if I saw the help thing, I'd be like, nah, fuck that. But as soon as I'm there, I'm going to investigate.
I want to look. I'm gonna look.
All right.
Okay.
How close do you get to the throne to peek around the corner of it?
As far as possible.
About the length of a crocodile that could jump out and grab me.
All right. As you look around, you see the cobwebs that lean over it. It looks like there's a body under the cobwebs on the thrones later in dusk.
Can I tell who it, like anything about the body? Can I do a roll?
That's what you're gonna. Oh,
Is
Rachel,
there-
unprofessional.
Not. You can tell one looks masculine.
This is
Oh, there's a body
proto
on
level
each
spider
throne.
dealing.
Yeah, there's a body on each throne.
Okay.
Just kind of sitting there, slumped into the throne, just covered by dust and cobwebs. Almost unbearable to make out the features.
Okay.
That's two.
Chicka
Sorry.
chicka.
I'm writing notes.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
Can I tell what killed them?
If you can't tell the features on their face, I don't think you can tell what killed them.
Well, they might have like a sword through their chest or something.
No, there is no protruding sword through their chest or something.
Okay.
They're just kind of slouched in the chairs.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave them alone for now. And then you said help is on the double doors?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go open the double door. Dees is like rubbing his face in like pain.
All right.
I think I'm gonna be fine. What are my hit points at?
Pro
I'm
tip.
gonna be fine.
Pro tip. If the DM says cobwebs twice in fucking 30 seconds, look up. Always look up. Even if you're wrong, look up. Every time.
Okay. 20. As you open the doors, you see this long 20-foot high hall. It has a dark vaulted ceiling draped in cobwebs. The low
Three!
moat seems to travel the length of the corridor as it rises and falls, intoning sadness and despair. The hallway is 70 feet long.
It's very specific, David.
Yes, I know it is.
That's 35 twice.
That's just what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make that. I can double move and make that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have dark vision.
You have dork vision.
Is there anything else I can see with my elf eyes?
With my
Legolas,
elf eyes.
with your elf eyes, what do you see?
Everything. That comic is so funny. For the list, I'm sorry. For the listeners who don't know, there's a bunch of the people from Lord of the Rings are all standing around on some hillside, and they're like Legolas or Legolas. Sorry, what do you see with your elven eyes? Right? And he rolls a 20, and then his eyes are like huge in his face, and he's like, everything. So the joke makes sense.
Mhm.
Where are you looking per se?
I'm looking. Have not gone beyond the double doors into the hallway.
Okay.
I'm just looking in.
So you have not birthed the hallway and stretched into its embrace.
No.
Okay. You just see darkness and cobwebs.
Okay.
4,
And cobwebs.
5. Look, I get that maybe the DM's description of something shouldn't play a role on my character's
no.
perception of things.
It
But
does.
if he feels that it's necessary to say cobwebs a bunch of times, then the cobwebs are pronounced.
So, Adrie has never fought a giant spider before, so it would not make sense for her to be like, "Oh, there's a bunch of cobwebs. I'm gonna look for a giant spider."
Yeah, you've never seen a spider before.
Not a giant one.
What does it matter if the size of the spider? If there's webs, you look for the spider.
But if they're just little, like everything in the castle is like dusty and disused.
Okay, maybe there is no spider.
Maybe,
Fair enough. Maybe it's a crocodile.
You know what? When a spider attacks me, you can tell me that you told me so. Okay.
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 Great.
Promise.
He's gonna do it anyway. Okay, so I have my.
I. Told you so. There's 8 eyes.
I'm gonna. Do I see any more of the words?
You see faintly as they kind of skirt down and
Oh, man.
reappear
It's
further,
crispy.
further.
It's just crispy.
They skirt down the hallway. You see
Oh.
the please.
Oh
Help.
God.
I have to help them. I'm gonna look in, and I'm just gonna say, "Hello."
At the end, the last step says, "Would you like to donate to the Biden campaign?" Like, no, God damn it, every time.
You don't hear anything.
Okay, I'm gonna step in.
All right.
I'm gonna take out my sword.
Okay.
It's the eye of the spider. It's ascending right now, and it's going to eat up Adrie.
No.
That should be the name of this episode, Eye of the Spider.
All right, I'm gonna start walking in,
All right.
looking around.
All right. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
I've left the double doors open.
All right. Doo-doo.
Did Eric
Doo-doo.
see me when I was on the balcony? 'Cause
No,
I-
he was too busy messing with
No,
Gear.
Eric. No.
You left the bones behind.
Yeah, because I wanted him to give Kabir a message.
Doo-doo.
All right,
How
going.
far do you think you walked down the 70 feet now?
I'm gonna go halfway.
All right. You hear a scraping sound of stone against stone, followed by a squeal of a squeaking of a bat. And in the direction of the noise to the west, you see the fanged visions of outstretched claws and the flapping black cape of a vampire bearing down on you from above. A deep, throaty chuckle fills the hall, and you know the voice of Strahd.
I'm gonna slash at it.
It's a spider pyre.
All right, give me an
A
attack roll.
vampire.
Okay.
Actually, give me an initiative, then an attack roll.
Okay. So my initiative is an 18. My attack roll is a 27.
Oh, you hit.
I think it's not an illusion.
No, you hit solid.
Uh-oh. Okay. This is my mom's longsword, so if it's a fey, fiend, or undead, I get to add a d4 because it's cold iron.
All right. Give me your damage.
Okay. I'm so nervous. Okay, so some of this is regular damage, some of this is radiant damage, and some of this is cold iron damage. Do you want
Oh,
it
yeah,
all
break it down
together?
for me.
Okay. 6 regular slashing damage,
Okay.
8 radiant damage,
Ooh, okay.
and 3 cold iron damage.
All right. As you slash at it, this vampire comes barreling down at you, fangs. You know the voice of Strahd laughing, and as you slash, you hit solid. Like not body solid, like wood solid, and you end up chopping a mannequin in half as it collapses
Oh.
around you, and
It's like it's a
black
door.
the black cape like falls on you.
Spider-Man, Nicken.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna,
as it falls on the floor, you hear the laugh box.
I'm gonna kick the mannequin away and look around.
You see the pulley system that is rigged on roughly from where you slashed off.
Step aside and let the mannequin through. Let the mannequin through.
This is just something silly to put me off guard, and then the giant spider is gonna come down and attack me.
Man, I can smell spider all over this.
Is there anything else? I'm gonna look around for the source of the laughter.
It was the laugh box and the mannequin.
Oh, okay.
Laughbox and the Mannequin sounds like a 90s band.
Right?
Can I take the laugh box? Is it like if I take it on its own and shake it or whatever, does it make noise?
You pretty much broke it.
Oh.
But you can take it if you want, and maybe Kavir can play with it later.
Adrie needs to understand that anyone can just laugh. You don't need a box to do it.
Thought it was neat. Are the words gone?
No, they're up ahead on the door the door to the west, saying, "Don't fear, please hurry."
Oh man.
If you tell Rachel a joke, is her head a fucking laugh box? Because Adrie's head's a big square, so if she laughs, it's like, It's like, oh, that's funny. It's the biggest laugh box in the world.
All right, I'm gonna go to this other door. I'm gonna listen at it.
Hold on. Let me check something before you make it all
Oh
the way
no!
down the hallway.
Triggered
Check it
a
up the noises spiders make.
trap. I think I probably stepped on a trap.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh.
Give me a perception.
It's so good. Remember, Rachel?
It is so good. 27.
You see the trap door. For some odd reason, you look up and you hear like kind of a twitch sound, and you see the trap door that opened that the mannequin came flying out of.
Trapdoor. That's a type of spider.
You
The
see
same.
what looks like a leg kind of like creep out, then a second one as it begins to crawl down and just
Second
looks
one.
at you.
We're not
As you-
sure yet. Second one, what?
You see a second leg as a set of 8 legs comes out with a body, kind of looks
there we
over
are.
and looks down at you with its eyes protruding, just all 8 focused on you.
How big is this spider?
Dad, oh my God.
It's what you would call a large creature.
Ooh.
This is what you would call a large I told you so. Descending slowly from
You're
the
not.
rooftop.
I mean, you're not here to tell me that. So
Oh,
if
and
I
so-
kill the spider before you find it,
So it's about 20 feet high or 20 feet higher than you right now. Kind of like just looking at you from up in the hole.
okay.
Give me initiative.
16.
16.
2 for each leg.
GS1. Ooh, they got a 17.
Giant spider. 1. 1. There's a number. He said 1. Hint. GS 1. You know what they don't put numbers behind? Singular creatures. You know what I mean? What seat am I in? So there's only one chair. Is it seat 7? That's the only one? Seat 1. Be
The
happy you didn't say GS9. Like,
It looks down at you and rolls a 20 to attack
Miss.
with range.
Miss.
20 misses.
Yes.
it rolled a 20 or it got a 20 total?
It got a 20 total.
Okay. So I was
All
really
right.
trying to get Rachel to get hit there just so she'd learn a lesson.
Yeah, no. As you see it, it's like this front mouth just kind of, and then a giant webbing shoots out to the floor next to you and misses you narrowly.
Okay. Great.
He's got mouth webs. Oh my God, that's even creepier.
And it's 20 feet above me?
Mm-hmm.
Fight me fair, spider.
Yeah,
Get
that'll
down
work.
here and fight me fair.
It's like, bitch, you have character levels. Why don't you come approach me as a farmer?
Do I know anything about spiders? Can I do like
They
a
have 8 legs. 8
can I make like a nature check?
Wait a
Sure, I'll
minute,
let
wait a
you-
minute. No. She said that she had never interacted or known
That's
anything
true.
about a spider.
Ooh, that's true. That's true.
But
You don't know
regular
shit
spiders.
Damn her
spiders.
great role playing. Damn
Make
her
him a
great role playing.
climate.
You don't know anything about spiders, Rachel. That was your argument.
Fine.
You know what you should do right here at this part of the game?
This is
You should put a rewind noise and then be like, I don't know anything about spiders.
name of the episode. Her greatest weakness.
Oh, what tangled
just
webs
cut-
we weave when
we cut-
first Kavira tunes and then we leave.
We just cut to a clip of Kavir in a courtroom. He's like, "Can we play back the evidence?"
You don't get a roll when you literally said.
Fine. Fine. I don't need that knowledge check anyway.
Do you see her flip her position so quick? She flipped that shit hard. Let me do an investigation check on my vast knowledge of spiders.
Dude, that was a harder flip than some gymnastics I've seen.
Yeah, Simone Biles style.
Um,
Dude, Trope can't even flip lies that hard.
That? Well, no, dude, he literally said
okay.
5 minutes apart. He was like, they said no collusion. And then they were like, he said that there definitely was a quid pro quo and there definitely was collusion. And he's like, I never met that guy. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, Lord.
You hired him. It's
Okay.
like,
Yeah. By the way, Dees, when you're
Mhm.
done tuning, you're going to get Augury, which you can use an action to cast Augury spell from the icon with no material components. Once you use it, can't be used again until next dawn. You're going to get Bane of the Undead, which if you could turn undead, you'd kick up the DC by 2.
wait a minute.
What?
Wait.
Also, you can
I
cure
don't have a
wounds.
pencil.
Sorry, you get a cure wounds, and you can take an action to heal a creature you can see within 30 feet. You can heal them.
Stop
3d8
talking.
plus-
Augury.
No.
What was
Yeah.
the other one? Bane of...
Bane on Undead. And the last one is Cure Wounds.
David, did you say that Bane thing increases your turn undead by 2?
Yeah, the DC goes up by 2.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, I guess
He's
someone
gonna
else.
have it.
Someone else. You can't attune to anything else.
I'll drop something.
Drop
I don't
the
have it.
sword. Drop the sword.
No, not the sword. I'll drop the cloak.
No, fuck that. I don't want a +1 for this. Are you kidding me? Watch me turn these
You
undead. I got a +2.
Use turn undead.
That means I have a 2
you
to
can't
turn undead.
You don't have.
I'll
the
wave
turn
my
undead.
hat.
It doesn't
at
give
them.
you the turn undead ability,
Gives me a +2. I was at
you
0.
don't
Now I
have
have
the-
2.
but you don't have the ability.
I have turn
That
undead
would give
2.
me. That would give me, like at this point, it would give me a turn undead 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel. I do believe. Can we rewind the tape? You're not here. Rewind the tape. What is it? You said
so
augury spells? Is there like a
Yeah.
list?
No, it's the augur. You can cast
okay.
an augury, which
I got it. I'm looking. At it.
Okay,
Okay.
and your cure wounds does a 3d8 plus 3.
My what?
You can cure a target unless it's undead, construct, or fiend. You can heal someone 3d8 plus 3 hit points once a day.
I'm about to use that shit on myself.
I figured as much. Oh, and also, damn it, you have a 30-foot circle of protection from evil on yourself.
Hell yeah! Best thing I ever saw.
Evil and good. I'm really surprised you didn't actually grab it when you were up there first stage.
Well, she had to go spider chase.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the spider. I make
All 8 eyes go wide. Like, what the fuck?
ranged spell attack. I miss.
Oh,
So let me just
Okay.
mark off that spell slot.
Okay, hold on one
woo!
second.
Another one down. Another one blasted dust.
Unless a 10 hits it.
AC is not a 10.
Okay, great.
Natural armor is higher.
Okay,
Tell that great, she says when she's getting angry with me again.
great, David. I'm gonna start. I can't fight it. Well, it's up on the ceiling, so I'm gonna start to leave. You know what? The guiding bolt was my action. I'm gonna bonus action dash,
Okay.
move
so-
action, leave. That's 70 feet of movement.
So you're going to clear the hallway.
Yes.
All right. As you're doing that, you see on the other side, you see a spider coming down from its trapdoor.
Can I? So I got to the end of the hallway. So it's 70 feet. So I'm like at the double doors.
Mm.
Okay. Can I say something as a free action?
Sure. I always invoke free speech.
Okay, so we get to the double doors. I'm gonna go, spiders! There's spiders! Spiders are coming.
What are you saying?
Spiders.
She's screaming 50 feet up from you on top of the balcony, 20 feet. She is like 20 feet. No, it's more than 20 feet. It is 30 feet, and then down 50 feet, she's screaming, spiders!
Spiders!
So am I attuned now?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I don't want to leave you out too long, and it's who knows how long it actually took her to walk up all the stairs. I
Well,
mean,
she
she
was
does have
doing
short
that
legs.
scared white girl walk
Yeah.
where she's like slowly
Hello?
turning around every corner.
And then-
oh my God, Becky, is that you?
Then it took her like 5 minutes to realize if she's going to actually look at the throne or not. And then she goes the other way.
Yeah.
Then it takes her another like 5 minutes to walk down the hall. And then she has to
Yeah.
slash at the mannequin.
And then there's like a jump scare, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I looked, I'm like, Kitty, what are you doing here?
All right, well, I'm going to roll that heal on myself.
All right.
That's so unfair.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not do what I asked?
What?
He asked you to kill your dad.
Mm-mm.
All right, I gain 16. That sucks.
16? All right.
Okie doke. Then I'm going to be holding the idol like by its head. I'm gonna be dragging the base along the ground. I wonder if I could tie a rope on it, throw it up over the balcony, and then climb up there.
Kabir doesn't have spider climb?
Nope, not this one.
Oh.
But Rachel has multiple spider climbs.
Oh, I gotta roll the initiative, the second one.
Oh no.
Hey, can I get initiative from Beast?
14.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Spiders are both a 17. We have a 16 for Adrian and a 14 for Kabir.
Trying to be tricksy.
Eric looks at you. She ran up those stairs.
I'm over here.
Or she creeped up those
Eric,
stairs.
I'm over here.
I'm trapped by the bones, milady. You left on the floor. I wish you well, though.
I mean, I can just jump down from here.
Yeah, she jump 50 feet. Featherfall that shit again. I'm sure your death touch will save you.
Death word would save me.
All right, then jump.
It's not my
It's
turn.
about a pop anyway.
No.
Spider-Man.
I just found a drawing I did, and it's called Poop Water Fish. It's the fish from the poop water that we had.
Oh, God.
All right. David, physics
Sir.
question. How high would I have to be if I greased myself and used... How fast would I have to run to loop down, like, to launch myself up there? I would have to be higher than... There's no friction on grease, right? At all.
I don't think so.
So then I would have to be really high up. My weight is about 150, 160-ish. I don't know if I'll be able to run that high. I might just have to go up the stairs.
Well, it makes you feel better.
Wait, what's your strength? Adrie, your strength's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 16.
And how high up is she?
She's about 50 feet above you, so it'd be about 50 feet up the stairs.
What if I threw down a rope?
That's what I was thinking.
You could do that.
What if I just shut these doors?
You could do that, but the spider goes before you do.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, one of them can only go 30 feet. Lucky for you, one of them is 30 feet less than 30 feet above you.
Hmm.
Oh, unlucky. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I feel like someone was yelling about spiders the whole time.
Were they?
Yeah. Seemed like it.
And the words echo in your head. Please help.
I didn't hear that. I saw that.
Sorry. You're too busy looking at the spider, you're not looking at the ground.
What if this is just like Strahd's newest way to mess with Adrie? Is that instead of hearing words, she's just seeing words?
Note to self: in a creepy Victorian house, don't do what it asks you. Going out on a limb here.
So the spider goes first?
Yes.
Okay.
What is Kavir doing?
I guess I'm moseying up the stairs.
All right.
How far is it up the stairs and around?
Take you 30. Actually, if you cross over, it'd be 40 to the stairs and about 90 feet to reach the top of the stairs from your position in the chapel.
Easy peasy.
So
All right. I'm going to
you
run
get to the top.
max speed all the way up to where Rachel is.
All right. Give me
a take my action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead. What are you
Dex check while you run up the stairs.
16.
As you feel the board begins to break, you're able to get off of it in time and keep going.
Okay. For my action, then, I'm going to grab Rachel or Adrie.
Oh, no.
I said that'll get you to the top of the stairs, not to her.
Oh, damn it, David. That's what I was the whole plan was that. Okay. Fine. And then that was 90, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 90 will get you to the top of the stairs.
What's the extra 30 get me?
Extra 30 would actually get you to her.
Wonder.
That would be 10, 20. You would be just at her at 120 feet.
How heavy do the doors look?
They're big wooden doors, pretty solid. Easy 100 pounds apiece, if not more.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait. I'll wait here.
All right.
Not going to draw any attention.
All right. Rolling. Ooh.
Oh.
He misses again because the 20 didn't hit you. You see another web shoot from the spider.
So he doesn't come over to me?
No, he's staying up there in the thing. The other one drops to the floor and begins at 30 feet towards you.
Okay.
So you have 40 feet between you and it.
So neither of them are in the doorway?
No.
Steve-Buck, I actually did want to do something at the end of that
All
turn.
Right.
I want to grease the front armor of Adrie. Like her face and all the way down the front part of her armor. Just the front part.
No!
Just the front part, and then I'm done.
You can't see my front.
I know where it is. It's attached to the part I can see.
Oh, Lord.
That's what I want. I don't want no grease on the back, just on the front. Okay?
So he walks up, greases. You get greased, dodge a web, and then you hear the behind you coming up.
Behind? Oh, yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. So can I just shut the doors?
Yeah, you can step through and shut the doors, I guess. You're covered in grease now.
But do I have to, I don't have to step anywhere, right?
No, you're pretty much there. I mean, it's within the 5 feet to shut the doors.
So, and I'd be on the outside, right?
Now that you specified it, yes.
Shut the door.
I shut the doors. You're locked in. There were 2 spiders.
No.
Fuck!
My other weakness.
19? What was 19
Yeah,
for?
I'm doing important.
Okay. 19 to 5.
Oh no.
Boy, I'm using that 19.
All right, I'm gonna shut the doors.
All
Spiders
right.
can't open doors.
They can. They're big.
I'm gonna shut the doors.
All right.
I don't want to. Is there a lock on the doors?
No.
Okay.
You as you walk through, you shut the doors, you look over, you see Kavir, you see the back of the 2 thrones.
Why am I greasy?
Been eating all that chicken. Mm-hmm. Maybe use a napkin next time, you savage.
So I found some
And
spiders.
I know.
She
I can tell.
She came back all the way back that way.
We need to get the f- out of here.
There's someone leaving messages, and it's through the spider door, through the spider hallway.
We are not rested yet. I'm
You
going
see
to grab
you see
Rachel.
the letters appear on Adrie sees the letters appear on the door again.
Why'd you specify Adrie?
I'm gonna grab Adrie, and I'm going to push her down on her stomach and then
But-
ride her like a fucking sled.
Someone needs help.
I'm gonna ride like a sled
Why
down
can we
the
not
stairs.
fight? Help me fight these spiders. I
There are
don't wanna-
multiple spiders right now. There's
only
easier
2
ways.
spiders.
By the way, Kavir, you do not see the word she sees.
No.
I'm okay. She says that. Whatever. I'm gonna push her down, and I'm gonna surfboard her down the stairs on her
There's two-
greased front side.
There's 2 broken stairs.
I'm gonna
no.
pop up. How far apart are the stairs? Like a foot.
Yeah.
So when we get to that point, I'm gonna pull up on her back plate, and that's going to like cone the front of her up like a boat.
I
that
need a
she'll
dex
sl-
check.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 19 plus
Oh god.
3, 22.
How much damage does she take from getting like metal checked down the stairs?
She's got grease. There's no friction, and a plate mail. She's just a
Lord.
slippery duckboard.
Oh lord. Alright. She leaves a greasy streak down the stairs.
And that's
All
when
the
we
way.
set it on fire, and then it kills the spiders. Grease streak.
We have to go back and help that person.
There's no one up there. You
There
are
is.
reading. No, there's nothing there.
no,
You're
someone's
being
sending-
tricked.
No, someone's sending messages.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not seeing them.
You didn't look.
I
You
did
were-
look.
You were tuning.
I was just here when you said that there was something on the door. David told
Yeah.
me there's nothing there.
No, there's.
You're being tricked.
You didn't see it.
I know. That's how I know you're being tricked.
You weren't looking for it.
What is more likely? That you, who didn't notice spiders, are in
Okay,
communication.
those spiders were in trapdoors in the ceiling, so
If-
it's like
First off,
not.
if a person was trapped,
Mhm.
right? How would they know where we were to leave the message for you to follow?
Maybe they have some kind of magic. to
Then
where
why are
can
they being
sense
trapped by
people.
2 doors that can't be locked and 2 spiders?
Maybe they can't get past the spiders. Their magic isn't that powerful.
You were just in that room.
It was.
It was
there
70
another
feet
door.
long. You could see. Then they're not next to the spiders. They're fine.
They're past the spider, but maybe the spiders are blocking their way.
You are trying to justify a hero mission with no evidence that there actually is one. There are red letters appearing,
Yes.
and they're saying, "Help me, help
yes.
me, do not disturb, help me."
Mhm.
I'm still on the back of your armor right now. All right, I'm gonna spin her back around up the stairs. Let's go.
I can't go up the stairs.
You have to use your hands to pick up momentum.
Give me a strength check, Adrian. I'm kidding.
Like I just
Why? Okay, so we heard something about Victor being back in here, didn't we?
yes.
If it were Victor, is this how Victor communicates? I can use my investigation check. Well, I didn't see any of the text. Shit. Rachel, or Adrie, does that look like his writing?
Can I do investigation, David?
Sure.
Okay. 21.
This, it has an elegance to it, in a sense, but it's not Victor's. Victor has the way he writes is more articulate. It's more educated.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a trick,
This one is
a lie,
almost kind of more of a female hand.
a trick.
Is it 12 waiting to stab me? Was she behind that door with her dagger, like ready?
Maybe she's just
You
trying to
never
get you
even
eaten
asked.
by
Maybe
spiders.
she's riding the spider. Who knows?
Drow
like
do
something
really
she would
like
do.
spiders.
No, it's not 12. 12 would poison you in your sleep.
Oh, okay. Well, I look forward to it. Right.
Well,
It'd
don't,
be that-
because you won't
yeah.
wake up.
It'd be like as you lay in your bed, you take a breath, and you realize that she laced your pillow with something you're allergic to.
No. Why is she so mean? I saved her twice.
She stuffed your pillow full of common sense. Oh my god, I'm allergic!
Once again, we want to thank you guys for listening to Freelance Heroism. We hope you're having just as much fun listening as we are playing. Visit us at facebook.com/freelanceheroism and leave us a like. If you want to see our adventures in comic form, The Professional illustrates our misadventures and more at 1d4rounds.com. And if you want to support us, consider donating. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Keep an eye out for rewards as we add them.
Our cast includes me, Dees Cassius as Master Computer the Professional, Rachel Moore as Adrie the Ducky Cleric, Jake Sipple as Chunikote the Lupine Loose Cannon, and last but not least, our DM and Dr. Midnight, David Walker.
Questions or comments? Send an email to freelanceheroismpodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget to give us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, the invoice is in the mail.
And music by me and Lichkit, my band.
It's
What is-
something I've never encountered before.
Well, I don't know what episode we're on.
It's
Now I'm
the one
really
with the
cu-
spider.
Oh, fuck yeah. And fuck you. Did you put those clips in? Did you put flashback clips in?
No.
Damn it. God, that was a really good moment that I lived through. And just thinking about it now makes me feel great
Hmm.
that I was right. And there's audio recording of it.
And then
Because oftentimes I'm right, but there's so much time between when I was right and when I call you out on being when I was right that I don't get to point to it and be like, hey,
right.
but this time was very
left-
tightly packed.
It's left the
Yeah.
the
I don't wanna search
collective
through-
memory.
I want to search through 30 episodes to prove I was right over
I don't
4
either.
seconds.
That's why I didn't
Yeah.
edit it in.